So, here we are, round 3. NWR's BMW Z4 series, back in A lobby again. Familiar names as usual. Let's have a little look at the grid. I don't think that's done yet. Tom. Top. Yeah, maybe not. I'll wait for that to get sorted. Then we'll get going. 12 laps. One quick stop between lap 5 and 9. Oh, worth mentioning that Unfolded has now joined EXR. Congratulations to him. Red Line's back. We haven't seen him since the what, the M3s, I think. Okay, now the grid's sorted. Scott's in on pole, Mute will be second, Breeze in third, so ESV lock out the top 3. Then it'll be SVR Bullet, EXR Unfolded, NWR Bradders, Rickson, Dan, ESV Delete, NWR Jonesy, Course, Julian, Redline, Halls, Darken, Crow. Just slipped into A lobby. So just waiting to kick off. Here we go. Wonder if we'll get a restart. Right, I think we'll start. We'll go on board with 10th place car Jonesy. In fact, no, we won't. We'll go on with. A bit of movement out. Okay, go on. Bradders in 6th. Championship leader Aaron not here this week. Usually it's a drop round, so a chance for guys behind to catch back up. There we go. 12 laps of sunny Spain and Catalunya. Into turn 1. In movement. Everyone round safely by the looks of things. Scott's in pulling away a little bit already. Breeze into second, Mute third, Bullet still in 4th. Contact's all getting a bit congested on the inside. Bradders is up to 5th. Down over the back of him, Unfolded. Cars further back. Let's go back to 11th place. Let's go on board with Rickson. Right in a little mix here. Down the inside of Course for 10th place. Up in front of his Delete in 8th. Slips in front of Jonesy, I think, down there. Getting through on the inside. Course coming back through on Rickson. That's a 10th. Back around the outside, takes 10th place back. Nicely done. Jonesy picks up a little bit of gravel then. Could be alright though. Good little battle here in the midfield. Delete, Jonesy, Dan, Rickson all in it. With a gap forming. Go back to the cars further down. Yeah, we're about 5 wide here. Red Line, Darken. I think we're on board with Halls. We are. Getting out. Oh, I've got feet on and I have to take that off. Let's go back up the front. Let's see what's happening. Front, Scott's in leading, putting a bit of a gap on Mute already. I'm board with Breeze in 3rd. Probably just behind him 4th. Bradders in 5th, Unfolded 6th. Let's go back to Halls in 13th because he's definitely. No, he wasn't. I thought it was a bit of a battle, but let's go back to Breeze and Mute. They are close. Side by side at the turn 1. He just picks up a little bit of curb there, which allows Mute to get away. Only slightly. Scott's in leads, Mute 2nd, Breeze in 3rd. Let's go back to Dan in 8th. With a bit of a gap on Rickson. I think he's got Jonesy for company, he has. Let's have a look at this little battle. Rickson's got in front of Jonesy for 9th. Julian there behind him, 11th. Looks like Hall's just got down the inside of course in the background. They're side by side. Just lunges it back down the inside where he takes 12th. Jonesy still back with Rickson, 9th. Everything else close. Looks like Breeze is back up to mute. Bullet just there behind as well. Bradders and there's unfolded in 6th. Go back to Bullet in 4th. You can see this battle in front. Two of 12. Definitely coming under pressure from Breeze, but Bullet just hanging on in there as well. All the way a little bit. Let's go up to Breeze. See if we've got a run on mute at all. Not really. Let's go further back. Let's go on to Rickson in 9th. Catch up to the back of Dan, who's got a little bit wide at turn 1. I'll give Rickson the drive now. I'll have to go around the outside. Contact. So couldn't really do much about that. The drive coming into turn 4 though. A little bit wide there. Rickson may come down the inside. Side by side, a little bit of grass there, but just hanging on to that inside line. So just tucks in for now. This battling's bringing Jonesy back into the mix as well though. Go square, see how brings a mute close again. Coming down to the sharp left-hander. The pair of them are catching up to Scottson. Seems to have managed the same gap. Or as Mute catches the tyre, well, that may cost him. Breeze may have a look down the inside now. Right, I think Mute might have just held on. As Breeze can get later on the brakes. On the side by side, this could get interesting coming into the chicane. This takes a little bit too much curve, which probably costs him a bit of time. Meanwhile, further back, unfolded, getting onto the back of Bradders. Not really. Go back to this fight down in with Jones. He's got Julian coming now. Julian got a much better exit coming out of the last corner. Julian moves up to 10th. Further back, 16th Crow, 15th Red Line, 14th for Dark and 13th Halls. Back into that little midfield. He's managed to pull away a little bit from Rickson now. I will change this, don't worry, after the next race. We'll have time instead of feet. Darken in 14th. There's a little fight here with Red Line, 15th, Halls in 13th. Doing all he can to get around Darken. As we know, Darken is not an easy person to overtake. Right, let's see what's going on. Unfolded, definitely putting Bradders under pressure. And that Ford will have to cross the line one more time and the pit window will open. Or pits will open, let's say. Not a lot between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th at the minute. Delete hanging on in there. There was a bit of a gap back to Dan, who's come under a bit of pressure from Ricks and Julian closing in as well. Going around the chicane to start that 5. We're going to go back to Ricks, and I think still on the back of Dan. Get back to Julian and Jones, who's coming under a bit of pressure, I think. We'll call shortly. Let's go back to Red Line, 15th. Trainer cars down the start finish. Pits are now open. get a little bit twitchy there. A bit of contact with Darkham, but I don't think he pushed to overtake then. He held off. Red line coming down the inside now. A little bit later on the brakes, gets up to 14th. Darkham would have to tuck in. Back to unfold within 6th. Gap's dropped a little bit. Both in 5th. Not really much has happened. Scottson has led from start to as we are now. In 2nd. Would have taken a bit of gravel there. Brothers might close in a little bit. To Breeze and Mute, still battling for 2nd. These two have had fights every round so far. They do race for the same team, so but no love lost at the minute. Hits are open. I wonder if either of these two will dive in. Breeze does dive in. It's a nice enough pit entry. Go further back. Cars in the chicane. Jonesy in as well. Rickson in as well. Nobody else pits. So we've got 3 in the pits on lap 1. All with the lead to close in on unfolded. Closing in he is. Quite a gap back to Dan who's in 6th. Dark and red line hauled still close together. We'll stick with this one for the time being. So 4 cars pitted. Bit of Breeze in, Bullet, Rickson and Jonesy. So them 4 all in the pits. Go back to red line, see what's going on with this little fight. Darker behind, holds in front. Halfway through race 1. There's another, what, 13 drivers currently racing in B lobby at the moment. The field was a little bit more spread out than this. Let's go up to delete. He's getting right onto the back of unfolded now. And delete's quick. Picked up a couple of podiums at round 1. Silverstone missed out last week. He might have got 3rd and a 4th at Silverstone, I can't remember now, but something like that. Unfolded dives into the pits. I think he felt the pressure coming and probably will save himself time. Just getting out delete's way for the time being. Go further back. All that pit, they're all close together. To red line again. No, that's not red line's car, that's Julian's car. That's red line's car. Yep, still tucked in behind Halls. Darken, dropped back a little bit. So red line's found his space now and start attacking Halls. Darken's still there. Back to Darken, just behind him. Dives, lunges at the apex. Stick on board, I think, with Darken. Let's see what else is going on. Bullet and unfolded close. Out of pit lane. He's 16th. Having a fight with Colts at the back at the moment. Jonesy get down the inside. Familiar paint. I don't know who done that one. Jonesy gets back up to 15th. Lost quite a bit of time to Rickson in front. Bullet and unfolded still fighting. 12th and 13th. So everyone from 9th back has pitted. Red line still looking at the back of Halls. Red line will probably do himself a favour and pit. Let's get himself out of the way. Let's go up to Julian and Dan. Julian's fought his way through the field well here. Now got up to the back of Dan. Tucks into the pits. So look where the red line is. He stays out. Hold dives in the pits. Right between Course and Jonesy going on the back. Bullet and Unfolded 12th and 13th into the chicane. These two both have pitted. Look at Bullet again, up against Unfolded. Let's see what else we got. Well, I went on to Course, but it obviously took me onto Rixon's car, so that's Forza for you. Good logic, that. Course onto the back of Jones, and there's Halls behind him, 15th. Harkin in last. So red line stayed out. Yeah, so it's just the top 3, 4, 5 yet to pit, and coming this lap or the next. People very spaced out at the moment. So Brad is leading the race. He's in the pits. There's red line diving in as well. So who stayed out? Delete stayed out. He's going to the last lap, as is Dan. Or last lap of the pit window, should we say. Breeze and Mute are going to take a few spots back now. Brad is coming back out of the pits. He was battling with Unfolded before he pitted, so yeah. Bullet having a look down the inside. Shot on board with Bullet. Tucked in behind Unfolded. Delete was just behind Unfolded as well. So interesting to see. Delete's had clean out, so might have got the jump on Unfolded. May have got the jump on Bradders as well. That's about as much as I've got to talk about in a minute. Let's hang on, Darken, red line and Halls. This little fight is back as it was. Crowing 16th behind. Let's have a little bit of replay cameras. See what it's like on this track, because generally falls of replay cameras or this broadcast type thing is crap. You just don't really get what's going on with it. Oh, Dark and on the brakes there. Red line all over the back of Halls. He's doing a good job, Halls, though, hanging on. Red line just can't find a way through. So, deleting the pits. Let's see where he comes out. Dan also in the last pit. Scott's in, who takes the lead. Mute second, Breeze will be third. The dark and still. In fact, we're going to jump up to red line. I think you might get a bit of a run now. Oh, again, Halls hangs on. So, yeah, the pit lane, yep, Delete did get the jump and Unfold and Bullet. Rejoins in 5th, Bradders in 4th. I think he'll take that after starting in 7th. Scott's had the fastest lap so far, 45.0. Folded claps the back of Delete there. This is the fight we'll stay with because the Bullet's just behind as well. They've got quite a gap back to Rixon in 9th, Brixton in 8th, Julian in 9th, Dan's 10th, Jonesy 11th, 12th of course, 13th with Halls, who's still got red line tucked in behind him, Dark in 15th, Crow in 16th. Scott's got quite a lead. Mute and Breeze quite close. Let's jump on board. Breeze can... He's got to stay close. That's the only thing he can do. Mute just picks up a bit of grass. This could be a chance for Breeze to, like I say, he's just got to hang in, get in the slipstream, try and get him by the end of the straight. Winning him in a bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Mute will hang on. That time folded in 6th, still tucked in behind Delete. Bullet's just there as well. Bullet at 11 or 12. Further back, Rixon's on his own. Julian and Dan are close as well, 9th and 10th. These two will, well, they'll probably have a race in race 2, and they're going to be in the USWA. And Julian shoves it down the inside. Bit of a desperate lunge, I think, then. That's what I think we can all call that. Dan recovers and hangs on to 9th. Julian might get a little run down the inside, but more contact. I think Julian just needs to calm down somewhat. Let's go back to darken and red line. Close, let's go back up to, I think Breeze and Mute. Still at it. Chicane for the penultimate time. Breeze with a better line in the first part of chicane, and the second he's on the back of Mute now. Right, can he do it this time? Is he going to have a good old look down the inside? If he's close enough though. Be a brave move on the last lap. Let's have to tuck in again. There's in 4th. Let's go back to unfolded Bullet and Delete. They're still at it for 5th, 6th and... Oh no, Bullet's dropped back a little bit. All that fighting between Julian and Dan is now... Well, Dan's off currently. Jonesy might get a look at Julian. I've got a feeling that, that there may have been contact between Julian and Dan. That there was quite a bit the lap before. Deep on the brakes there. Dan tucked in behind. We'll be Rixon on pole for race 2 at the minute. Top 50% reversed. We'll go up to these two. We can fly back to these when they cross the line. Breeze and Mute have been split by 50 feet, I think practically the whole race. Breeze having a look. This last lap, so there may be a cheeky lunge somewhere. Scotson's got a handy enough lead. Should quite easily bring home another win in this series. Breeze and Mute could possibly be side by side as they cross the line. I think Mute will just hang on. He will. Let's go further back. Julian's lost a couple of spots. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh no, wow, this is going to get interesting. Julian's shoving it. We've got Course in the action as well. This could be a dicey little finish. Jonesy will pick up 9th. Dan will hang on to 10th. Yep, Course comes home in 12th. Go back to Darken in 15th. It's probably going to cut off now. Yep, there's Darken 15th. Crow will come home for 16th. So let's have a little run down the list and see who's got what. So I need to get my book out, don't I? Maybe write something down or something, I don't know. Because I ain't got my pen. So, anyway, Scottson wins. Picks up fastest lap as well, 45.1. New second, Breeze third, Bradders in fourth, Delete in fifth, Unfolded sixth, Bullet 7th, Rickson in 8th, Jonesy 9th, Dan 10th, Julian 11th, Course 12th, Halls in 13th, Redline 14th, Darken 15th, 16th place for Crow. We're going to take a short break, get ready for race 2, so there'll be another stream up in about 3 to 4 minutes.